And if you can hear my voice, but you're not quite sure where it's coming from, we are standing at the top of the giant ocean tank, which you can always reach by the flight of stairs next to the giant Pacific Octopus exhibit or by elevator. Our giant ocean tank that we are all standing around is home to over 1,000 animals, representing over 100 species. But as impressive as that number is, it actually pales in comparison to the true diversity of our world's coral reefs, which barely cover just 1% of the ocean's total surface, but can still give a home to an estimated 25% of all marine life. This diversity and those reefs themselves, I'll take all questions right at the end, my friend. This diversity and those reefs themselves are currently under threat from a host of issues, which is actually turning into a pretty big problem for us humans as well. We'll get back to those issues and how we as humans can help in a little bit. But first, I wanted to drive home the point of just how much our lives have been shaped by the other members of our blue planet. Because the influence that plants and animals have had on our lives as humans is, quite frankly, inescapable. Settled society itself would have never been possible, if not for the domestication of livestock and crop species. Now, the full list of contributions from the animal kingdom would keep me talking well into tonight. So, to save on time, we can just focus on animals that you can see right here at the New England Aquarium. Animals like our electric eel, who helped to provide the original blueprints for the batteries that power my microphone, and have recently inspired a new type of flexible battery by mimicking the fish's electric organ even closer. You can find our electric eel in the aquarium's third-level freshwater gallery. And before I continue, I do want to make note of the special training happening right underneath me right here. Our waterhead sharks are actually currently being target trained to touch their snout to that orange ball at the end of a stick in order to receive a food reward. You'll notice that they are actually being trained to swim inside the hammock as well, which highlights one of the reasons we actually train our animals, so they can participate in their own care. It would actually stress out both humans and animals to be having to chase these animals around the tank every time they had a single medical issue. So, to make life easier for the both of us, they are trained to swim inside those hammocks just in case they need to participate in their own care. Now, back to biomimicry. So in addition to our electric eels, we also have many forms of squid here, whose massive brain cells revolutionized our understanding of the human nervous system and any diseases that might affect it. Our squid are unfortunately mostly in the form of food for our many exhibit animals, so you may not see any living squid during your stay today, but rest assured that our animals are fed only the finest restaurant quality protein. And, true to their dizzying diversity, you can find many more examples of animals helping humans on coral reefs, much like the recreated one that we are all standing around. Raise a hand if you've ever used a kitchen sponge. Good amount of you, right? Well, it shouldn't come as a surprise that up until about the 1950s, our dishes were washed with sponges pulled right out of the ocean, some looking very similar to our fiberglass sponges, mingling with those corals down below. Sponges themselves are vital to the health of tropical reefs, recycling nutrients inside their bodies, which other animals then get access to by eating those sponges, as well as using their bodies as temporary homes for other animals. You can always see this in our massive fake barrel sponges down in the lower levels of this tank, always being used by smaller fish